What's up, y'all? This is Kevin, one half of the Albatross Junction creative team. Just wanted to go over a few details of what I use and how I go about making a comic book page when time isn't on your side. I'm using a Alvin & Company Ben B3. I've had this pencil forever, about at least 10 plus years, maybe even 15. The lead I'm using is a 2mm 4H because it's not too dark. It doesn't smear as easily, and I could pretty much just fly through the page with this one here. Like I said, when there's no time, you just got to go with what you're most comfortable with. And when it comes to inking, you can see here I just went straight to the microns. I've used microns for as long as I can remember. So if I need to be as fast as I could possibly be, I'm going to just pick up a micron. And the microns I usually use are number 1 for the panel outlines. And I would probably pick up a 0.5 just to do most of the drawings with, and 0.1 to do the details. You can see I'm ruling out some speed lines here. I'm probably using the 0.5 for the speed lines. I'm probably addicted to speed lines. I've always liked the speed lines. Looking at comic books as a kid. So whenever I get a chance to emulate the what I saw, whenever I get a chance to do speed lines, I'm always gonna do speed lines here. Just pick my center point and just use a ruler, the metal ruler, and just go for broke. And as you can see, I like to jump around the page a little bit. You know, I think I suffer from autistic ADD, to tell you the truth. So I'll go from penciling to inking the opposite corner of the page to going back to finish the pencils here. So here I'm back using the B3 on the Dybbuk, just giving them some shadows, just trying to fly through it as fast as I can. If I have the time and I want to play and play around with some pencils, I enjoy using this Pilot Shaker pencil that they got. You get a lot of dark, sharp lines because the lead is really thin and fine, and you don't have to waste time. You know, there's no push button. You just shake it just to let the lead out. And when we have time to ink a page, and we can take our time and do exactly what we want, I've been leaning on these Pentel color brushes. Those are nice, and they cover a lot of black space. If you got a lot of black space to cover, you can easily cover a full page with these brushes. The only thing I don't like about them is that you'll find you'll have a puddle of ink. You'll have to leave to dry because Bristol isn't that absorbent, so the ink is gonna lay on top of that Bristol board. So you always got to keep that in mind. Time to time, I would use a crow quill, a speedboat crow quill. You know, the 102 nib, everybody's go-to pretty much. Those are a lot of fun to use. You can get a lot of variation in your line widths. But like I said, when time isn't on your side, microns do the job. when it comes to coloring your page, the iPad is definitely the go-to these days. Procreate, can't ask for much better than Procreate here. And my approach is pretty much similar to my painting approach, where I'll just throw down a base color over the whole page, then I'll color each figure one by one. Easy to get the effects you want to in Procreate. They have an assortment of effects you can use. They make the whole process pretty streamlined in itself. I do plan on going over all the tools that I use from time to time. I'll do that in a later video, break down each pen, each pencil, each brush, the inks, and all of that good stuff at a later time. Another thing I like about Procreate is if you're a Photoshop user and you kind of think in layers, it makes it easy to import some photos of just little details and effects you want to overlay and treat the layer real similar to the way you would in Photoshop. Like I see here, I have some fire embers over the Dybbuk here. It made the panel really dynamic. I was really happy with the outcome. So there you have it, folks. It's pretty much the whole page, as you might have seen if you tuned into our lives. Start to finish, pencils to color. Hope you enjoyed it.